What's going on, family? Peace, love, light, positive manifestations every day, all day, y'all. How you feeling? How you feeling? How you feel? I hope someone has hugged you today. I hope someone has told you that they love you today. I hope someone has hugged you today. And if you ain't heard any of the above from someone, child, let me tell you, you're special. You're resilient. You're strong. You're powerful. And this world wouldn't be the same without you. Whether they recognize it or not, you've left your mark on this world. How y'all feeling, family? Rise to the highest of your vibration. Rise to the alignment that you promised yourself. Rise to the epitome of goddess and God. Rise to the best form of your inner self. Rise. Connect to your spirit, child. Rise. Know that your future is not behind you. Rise. I hope y'all doing good today, y'all. I hope y'all in good spirits. I hope all my goddesses, all my queens, I hope you guys had a fantastic and abundant Mother's Day yesterday. If for any reason your mother is not with you to celebrate with your mother, I want to also bid you condolences and tell you that despite the heartache, despite the absence, despite the pain, they see everything that you do, baby, and you carry them with you every step that you take. Whether you want to acknowledge it or not, that she has passed on to you, her DNA, her thoughts, the perseverance, the strength. She ain't never left. She left in the physical, but not in the spiritual, baby. She's still here. She's still here. But crying is okay. It's okay for you to miss her. It's okay for you to grieve for not being able to touch her, but she ain't went nowhere, baby. She's still right there. Happy Mother's Day to you all. And condolences if you've lost your mom. Queens, whether you are in the clouds, in the heavens, or lined up with the ancestors, happy Mother's Day to you all. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Spirit Day. I told everybody yesterday my mama got out her box wine, child, at White Zinfandel, straight from the box. She was with the ancestors like, push the button and pour my drink where my drink at. My birthday was yesterday and today is Mother's Day. How you say it, Lacey? Turn up. I said, I can't see her, but I can hear her. I know my mom is lit yesterday. I know she was, and I know she was even more turned for her birthday. 58, child. 58. Hey, ain't no more pain in my body. Hey, my daughter just got her own business. Hey. I said, my child don't work for nobody no more. Today is a day to celebrate my child. 34 years old, got her own business, child. I may not be physically with her, but I'm celebrating. I'm celebrating with her grandmama. I'm celebrating with her auntie. I'm celebrating with all of the ancestors that are proud of her and contributed DNA to her so she can have that drive and that motivation and that perseverance and that glow and that love and that heart and that soul. My mama was happy yesterday. I don't care what none of y'all say. And I felt all that energy, but I still grieve for her. I still miss her. I still wanted to touch her. I still wanted to see her and take my picture and post it up like everybody else. But my mama's straight, yo. My mama's straight. You can't tell me nothing about mine. My mom been forever strong. Even in her absence, she gonna hold on to that strength, yo. So happy Mother's Day to everyone. I wanted to holler at y'all today and just discuss some things like our identity, who we claim ourselves to be. Are you a mother? Are you a daughter? Are you a sister? Are you a goddess? Are you a queen? Are you an empath? Are you a wife? What do you call yourself? And after you decide what you call yourself, are you fulfilling the shoes of that role? Same to the kings out here. King, God, father, uncle, brother, son. When you are calling yourself by that title, are you fulfilling the shoes of that role? When you tell yourself you in father mode, are you fulfilling those shoes? When you tell yourself you in king mode, are you fulfilling those shoes? When I tell myself I'm in auntie mode, am I giving 110%? What does a good auntie look like? What does a goddess look like? It's one thing to call yourself something, but you got to know what that image look like. Otherwise, how can you create it? How can you create an image when you don't know what it look like? Call yourself something when you've never seen it. How do you embody that thing if you don't know what it look like? I use the term goddess and queen all the time, and today I was just kind of like, what does that mean? What does that mean to me? To me, that means that every step you take, you realize that you are paving the way for those to come behind you, and you have accepted that responsibility to show them how to do it the right way. For me, a goddess and a queen is somebody that is going to build you up and make sure that when you show your face, you're at your best. For me, a queen and a goddess knows the difference between anger and pain. Because right now, we got a lot of queens out here. We call each other queen. We call each other goddess. But boy, that mouth, woo! Those aren't goddess words. Those aren't queen words. We always say life and death is in the power of the tongue, but none is more creative. None is more lethal. None is more life-giving than the power of the tongue of the woman, yo. And we accept that responsibility by title, but do we accept that responsibility by how we move? I got to ask myself that question too. Do I move in goddess and queenship every step I take? Even when I'm emotional, even when things ain't going my way, do I hang on to that title, or do I just live by that title when things are going the way I want them to go? Do I know that life and death is in the power of the tongue, and sometimes I use that to my advantage to slaughter my enemy when I should love on them? What does goddess and queen mean to me? And do I show up as her every day? Do I hang on to her in every step that I take? If I had to truthfully evaluate myself and just be honest with myself, never mind what anybody else see when they look at me, but my own self-evaluation, I would say I'm at about 80%. 80% queenship, goddessship, and I got 20% of stuff I gotta work on. Well, what's that 20%, Lacey? I'm in a little bit of a space in my life where the social standard of what a woman should be versus what I think a woman should be are in conflict. Should I live by the social standard, or should I create my own standard and live by that? Me personally, I love the idea of creating my own standard because I do that in every other aspect of my life. So doing that'll be easy. And I've done that thus far. Well, what do you mean, Lacey, you've done that thus far? When I say I've done that thus far, I mean that nobody's going to tell me what to wear. I'm going to wear what I feel like is an adequate display of what I view as my highest self. When I go into a store, when I walk somewhere, I am conscious of the people that are walking by me, around me. And my idea is that if they're going to come into my space, come into my world, or me come into their world, I also have to understand that they're going to have an experience of me during that time. And if they're going to experience me during that time, I want their experience to be greatness. I want them to feel love coming up off my skin. I want them to look at me and whatever they see, I want it to make them smile. I want whatever they feel to be something that they remember for days, months, years to come. Whether I spoke to them directly or I just walked by them, I want it to be an image that's worth remembering. I want it to be a conversation that's worth remembering. I want to be able to open their mind and open their heart. And if they looked at me and they saw a black woman and they told themselves, yeah, she probably real ratchet, I want to show them elegance. I want to show them poise. I want to show them something that's so damn poetic that they take that damn stereotype and throw it in the trash for sizing me up and thinking that I was something that they already thought they knew. I want to give them another experience so the next time they see a black woman walking down the street, they don't assume she don't know how to act out in public. I want to break narratives and generational curses. I want to rewrite all of that with the experience of my existence. And to me, that's what a goddess is. That's what a queen is. And she's trying to do that through her experience. She's trying to do that through her teaching. She's trying to do that through her nurturing. She's trying to do that through the way that she dressed. She's trying to do that through the way that she speaks. And I try in everything that I do. I think about the right way and the wrong way, and this could work out this way, but this might not work so good this way. So maybe if I say it like this, and maybe this will come off a little smoother. I think about everything that I say and do because I want to affect people in the right way. But I ain't perfect, yo. I'm not perfect, and sometimes your guess is off. Sometimes how you show yourself is off. But that doesn't mean put your crown down and go back to your old ways because it didn't work with this particular person or this particular place or this particular whatever. You say, okay, well, I didn't penetrate the wall right here. I didn't reach them right here. So when I run into another person like that, how can I reach them next time? Because I want to be able to reach them. There is nobody I don't want to be able to reach. I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that. There's people that I can't reach. Nah, I could reach everybody. If I was unable to reach you, it means I didn't find the right way in. It means that if I couldn't walk through the door, I should have looked for a window. And if I couldn't find a window, I should have went down the chimney. And if I couldn't get through the chimney, I should have came in through the basement. But I believe everybody has a way that you can get in to reach their mind, to reach their heart, to reach their spirit, and affect change, even if it's a small change. And I feel like a queen and a goddess understands that. She ain't gonna never give up on that. She gonna speak out the purity of her heart and not the anger and bitterness of her pain, and try and hang on to that and keep a healthy way about her in the best way possible. And I try hard. That's something I learned from my mother. But when you're talking to people as a queen, as a goddess, y'all excuse me, I got allergies. Ooh, my thing done fell out. As a queen, as a goddess, you understand that as much as you want to give the message to everybody, you are not the messenger for everybody. And you accept that sometimes the only thing you're good for is planting a seed, because somebody else is going to come along and water it for that person, or they're going to grow to a certain peak within their life, and then they will look at that seed you planted a couple of years ago and say, you know what, that seed was beneficial, why didn't I use it when she gave it to me? And then you're gonna water it. Sometimes you give people advice, sometimes you give people a word, and they can't accept it from you at the time that you're giving it, so they get defensive, they shut you down, they walk away, they can't be around you no more. There's a bunch of different reasons, but I feel like a queen, a goddess, understands that the seed is planted nonetheless. You can reject me, you can walk away, you cannot listen, but your ears, you cannot listen, but your ears always gonna hear. The seed is already planted. Once it's gone in through your ear, once it's gone in through your eye, once it's gone in through your nose, through your mouth, wherever the senses make contact, you can't undo it. The seed is planted. But sometimes you get in your pride, you get in your arrogance, and you tell yourself that, oh, I gave them this seed and they just gonna not water it. I ain't never giving you another seed again. No, 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 beloved. Sometimes you are not the messenger. You are just there for agricultural purposes, just to provide the seed. They may not have the mind ready to water that seed and watch it bloom. So other people have to come into their life and grow them up. So now when they look back and see that seed, now it's something beneficial because they understand its purpose. Sometimes we plant seeds with people before they're ready to water them. You can't expect to be the messenger for everybody. Sometimes you are just the seed planter. For the people that I am the messenger for, while you are listening to me, you can hear me right now. You can hear me right now, right? But for people that are not ready, they haven't grown themselves up yet, they haven't met people to bring them to the next level in their life, the seed is just there. They don't know why it's there. They don't know what to use it for. They don't know what to do with it until somebody else comes into their life and gives them the missing piece to connect the dots, and then the light bulb goes off and they go, ah, I remember. There was that one time, and yeah, and that lady, and she said that thing, and I got to go back and get that. Hey. But sometimes, oh, hold on, guys.
I'll leave it over here. Watch you again.
Thank you. Oh, they're big. Yeah. I just went on Instagram. I got another one in on Facebook at 3, so I figured I'd come out here early.
You on Instagram?
Yeah.
Oh,
the king is here.
What's up?
Yay! He here.
What's up, y'all family? How y'all doing?
I was consistent before, but when our birthdays came, I slowed down. So I was like, I gotta pick it back up.
Oh, okay, cool.
Can you? Let me see. I got a present, y'all, so I'm distracted. I'm trying to open it. I can't talk to y'all right now. I'm trying to see what I got. Let me see. Oh, wow. I'm gonna get it. Bear with me, y'all. Bear with me. I'm sorry. Look it. Aren't they gorgeous? Look at my Curtis shoes, y'all. Aren't they pretty? Yeah, we about to see. I got me some sandals on. I'm about to find out right now. You look handsome.
Thank you.
Y'all about to head out or something?
Yeah. They look beautiful.
Oh, yeah. They're comfy, too. Oh, yeah. These are dope. Thank you. Oh, I know. Sorry.
Love you, baby.
All right. Love you, too. All right, yo. So sometimes you're not the messenger. Sometimes you're just the seed planter, right? So in those instances, you have to be able to take in the fact that they're not going to be able to take what you're trying to provide in that moment. It's not something that they're going to be able to take from you in that moment. So if you can accept that, then you're no longer within your cocky side of yourself, and you're not walking around here like you can't absorb what I'm saying and you just ain't on the level, and starting to get cocky and living your arrogant side of yourself. Sometimes you have to be able to understand you are not the messenger. You are the seed planter. And you may not be there to watch it get watered. You may not be there to watch it bloom. That doesn't mean don't plant the seed. That doesn't mean don't deliver the message. That doesn't mean don't play the role you were meant to play for this particular individual. And women that are who they are supposed to be, women that radiate queenship and goddessship, understand that. So it's not an insult when you give somebody a gem and they can't do nothing with it. Sometimes you give someone a gem and they talk crap right there on the spot, and you just have to sit there and go, you know what? As mad as I am at that remark, and I just gave you something that's going to change your life, I'm going to see you later. I'm going to see you later. Because later you're going to grow. Later you're going to come into your development. Later you're going to be the best version of yourself. And one day you may cross paths with me again, and you're going to remember those words you chose when I was speaking life over you. And if I take this opportunity to watch you be defensive and allow you to attack me for trying to plant this seed, I'm going to take away the opportunity for you to understand I was showing you love, not hate, not tearing you down, not being less of to you. So those are things that we have to understand. And I feel like when you're in your queenship, when you're in your goddessship, you should understand that. You should know the difference between anger and pain. That's a level of growth. Do you understand that as a woman, your biggest challenge in your life is learning how to be emotionally intelligent? Learning how to discern your emotions of yourself, of others, and learning how those emotions can manifest itself in different ways. So when you see them rise up within other people, instead of reacting with foolishness, you can see it for what it is, not what they're trying to convince you it is. Like a lot of people deal with fear, and instead of saying I'm afraid, they come out with anger and they try and scratch your eyes out. You need to be able to look at that person and say, you're very right, Miss Mary, that it is difficult to do, but it's not when you're in the right place within yourself. When you are in a place spiritually to put your wants ahead of the wants of the people around you, then it's hard to do because you think your needs supersede those around you. And it doesn't mean you're a bad person for thinking that way, but a lot of people do. You want to preserve yourself. Understandably so. Self-preservation. But when you have entered into this next level of your life, you understand that you showing love and pouring life into those around you does not take anything off of your life by any means. If anything, it releases stress from your inner self, from your body, from your mind, from your spirit, and allows you the opportunity to possibly live longer because you're not living in the tense and the trauma of what you're trying to process in your emotions. As a woman, we have to learn how to be able to communicate even though our emotions have been filleted and flambéed and however you say that and cooked until it's burnt, child. We still have to be able to rise and offer love in those moments. And it's our inability to do so that is contributing to the dysfunction of this life. Our divine feminine contribution is getting less and less and less as these generations are born, and it's becoming a lot more masculine. Now, I'm not here to say that I don't live in my masculine most of the time, but that's coming from a place where I was raised around more men than women. I had a fight or fight life. So unfortunately, when you grow up that way, you tend to have a more masculine response because your masculine energy of yourself is more equipped to handle the challenges of life as opposed to your divine feminine. Your divine feminine is there to create, to be creation, to be love, to be nurture. And unfortunately, in my opinion, the divine feminine was not created to go to war. So when you are a woman and you are on the battlefield and your divine feminine was not created to go to war, you will instinctively channel your divine masculine for survival. And if you've done it over and over again throughout your years and years and years on your life, by the time you become an adult woman, it's instinctual. You don't even have to make a decision. You respond with your divine masculine because you're ready to protect yourself. It is not until you have been taught that there is a life that's safe, there is a life that loves, there's a life that's pure, there's a life that you can feel safe to bring that divine feminine up into and be vulnerable again, that you can start balancing yourself back out and tilting your divine feminine back in there and finding your balance. But that safety, that security, that creation of feeling like you can be your best self unapologetically has to be created. And a lot of women that have let go or dialed back their divine feminine don't know how to recreate that safety for themselves. So a lot of women find that space with their king. And somehow he is able to create this universe for her. And if he does it the right way, while he's creating this universe, he is also knocking aspects of that divine masculine off of her. So by the time he completes the circle around her to enclose her and make her feel safe, the divine feminine is present by the time he has reached his completion. And we talk about this stuff all the time, and we're talking about softness and divine feminine and being able to be soft. We talk about it as though this is a conscious decision coming from the woman. It's not. It's a instinctive one. It's a almost like a reflex. And once you have lived within this reflex so much, it's really hard to change your reflex response into something else without something contributing to that, like a or something to initiate the safety. And at that point, she'll probably reject it. She'll probably run from it. She'll probably do everything she can, because what you're creating for her is scary for her. She hasn't been in that place in a very long time. It's unfamiliar, it's uncomfortable, and it's tapping into a softness inside of her that she hasn't gotten to know very well. So she's gonna fight you. She's gonna fight you. And if she's not gonna fight you, she's gonna fight herself. But the battle is gonna go on nonetheless. And if you're making her feel safe to the capacity that she needs, giving her the security and safety that she requires, she can then blossom. All of a sudden, the stem starts to rise out of the ground. Then you see these petals start to formulate onto the stem. Then you start to see it open up, and now you start to see the color that it is. And then it's just there. The most beautiful thing that you've ever seen. But there are aspects of that that have to take place. And in a lot of situations, the woman cannot do that on her own. So as the king, as the divine masculine, he has to be aware that that's who he's dealing with. He has to want to know her. He has to want to provide that surrounding her so she can bloom. And I feel that even a woman that is not already in her queenship, not already in her goddessship, and she's still in her divine masculine to this day, I don't believe that there's any woman that cannot find her divine feminine and balance herself off. But it takes the right individual. It takes the right environment. It takes a level of creation that says to her, I don't have to fight anymore. And she can take that deep breath and exhale and release all that stress and strain and tenseness from her body and doubt and everything else. Excuse me. She can release it. No woman is going to do this by force. No woman is going to do this by convincing. No woman is going to do this any other way other than the natural way. A woman will reach her softest side of herself when she's in the presence of the most masculine side of herself. When she can see herself in her king and realize he is the divine masculine, he is the other side to her coin, she can start to make adjustments in her mind that say, okay, I'm not supposed to be masculine. I'm supposed to allow him to channel that divine masculine so I can channel the other side of him. But we can't learn that without the divine masculine being available to us, without their ability to provide and protect and secure to be available to us, without the way that we have to be emotionally intelligent. They have to be able to provide and master their security type of intelligence, their provisional intelligence, if you will, to create a environment where Maria, I save all the lives, don't worry about that. Create an environment where we can be our best self in the moment. And to me, that's what queenship is. To me, that's what goddessship is. It's not just about walking around here calling yourself a goddess, calling yourself a queen. It's about being able to exist, being able to evolve, being able to maintain your emotional intelligence, being able to transition into your higher self, being able to contribute your development, and even within yourself, knowing that you still have flaws. Even in the middle of me telling you I'm a goddess out here, I'm a queen out here, I also got stuff to work on. And me telling you that I'm a goddess and me telling you that I'm a queen does not negate the fact that I got shit to work on. And this queen right here, this goddess right here, I'm not absent daddy issues. I'm not absent being a worry wart. I'm not absent feeling insecure at times. I'm not absent any of those attributes that you would think does not qualify as queenship and goddessship. And I wanted to get on here and let y'all know that, because we tend to look at these things and say, I don't have no reason to call myself a goddess. No, from the time that you took life, you've been a goddess, beloved. The universe, your spirit, your alignment, your higher self, and all of those attributes are just waiting for you to step into yourself. You can't claim it right now because you don't see that title as yourself. We walk around here all day. I am a black woman. It's not difficult for you to say that because you know that's what you are. You can't say queen. You can't say goddess right now because you feel like there's parts of yourself that have not earned that title. That don't mean that that's not who you are. That just means you have more developing to do. And eventually you'll develop to the point to where it's going to come out your mouth without a pause. Oh, child, no, I've been a queen. I don't know. Y'all better ask about me. You know what I mean? And you're going to say it with confidence. Understand, if there's anything you're not ready to call yourself, a entrepreneur, a wife, a whatever, business owner, if you're not ready to call yourself by that title, it doesn't mean you haven't earned it. It just means you don't see yourself there yet. There's still something going on in your head that's saying, I haven't quite earned it yet. You will get there. And when you get there, it will, without any delay, come out of your mouth. And you will say, I am an entrepreneur. I am a business owner. I am a black woman. I am a whatever other nationality woman. I am a queen. I am a goddess. I am a queen mother out here. I am a life giver. I am a healer. I am an empath. You will claim all of your titles. I am a poet. I am a writer. I am. And when you get there, you have officially channeled the part of yourself that is you. When you get there, this is what I tell people when I do my coaching. Well, I don't know if I'm ready to do X, Y, Z. You'll know you're ready when you're ready to claim it. Your spirit ain't gonna let you speak stuff on yourself that you're not ready for. You're gonna have doubts in your mind. So if you're speaking and you're saying, oh yeah, it's different to say I'm an aspiring rapper, because you're letting yourself know that I'm trying to work towards this. But if you say I'm a rapper, I'm a painter, I'm an artist, I'm a singer, I'm a guitarist. When you say that, you're claiming it. When you say I am aspiring to, you're letting people know I'm on my way. So it's not the same thing. When you claim it without saying I am aspiring before that thing, you're ready to be that thing. When people say, what are you doing with your life? And well, what do you do? And you're like, and you're in this place where you don't really know how to answer the question. You know what you want to say, but in your mind, you're not there yet. So you don't think you're qualified to speak that. It's instinctive that you're not going to jump into a role that you don't feel like you're qualified for. It doesn't mean that you're not ready yet necessarily, because you have your eyes set on it. You're just not ready to speak it because you don't feel like you've done everything to embody that thing. So don't think that your hesitance to speaking that life over yourself means that it's not for you. Understand you're not ready to speak it because you still think you got work to do before you're ready to claim that title. And there's nothing wrong with that. Do your work. Do your work and get to that place before you're ready to claim that title. And trust me, one day somebody gonna come up and say, well, Miss Lacey LeBeau, how you doing? Hi, how are you? Tell me what you do. What do you do for a living? Who are you? Oh, well, I'm glad you asked. My name is Lacey LeBeau. I am a life coach, a poet, a writer, a model, an aspiring author, an aspiring clothing designer, and an entrepreneur. Boom. And there's no hesitation, there's no doubt, there's no lack of confidence. And when you get there, you know you're on your way. Don't let doubt confuse you. Your mind just don't think you earned it yet. It doesn't mean that you're not ready to claim it. It just means you know you got other stuff to do to meet your personal standards within yourself before you're ready to claim that and you feel like you've embodied that thing. That's nothing wrong with that. Hang on to it though. Don't put it down and think that doubt or the hesitance to answer the question means that it's not yours. Oh, it's yours. If you're dreaming about it, it's yours. If you've seen it, it's yours. Even if you just dream about something that you perceive to be small, like getting to the point to where you can say, I'm in alignment. It don't matter what it is. It doesn't matter what it is. And you'll get there. You will get there. I want to tell you guys that I love you. I'm getting ready to get off here. I wanted to have a quick word with y'all. These allergies kicking my butt out here. I'm getting ready to jump off. I have a 3 o'clock live on Facebook. So if you follow me on that platform as well, feel free to join. I seriously doubt this will be the same topic, but I've had a couple of things spark in my mind off of this. So I'll probably branch off something related to this onto my live. I appreciate you guys for following me. I appreciate you guys for sharing, tagging, posting to your story. I also want to let you guys know, if you are a business owner and you're looking for a brand ambassador, please DM me. I will send you my price list. If you're trying to get your business out there, my page right now is growing at an alarming rate. So now is the time to get your stuff seen. February 10th, I had 10,000 followers, yo. I'm about to be at 19,000 in a minute. Let me say that again. I had 10,000 followers February 10th of 2021. I'm currently about to be at 19,000. When I tell you my page is growing like crazy, it is a good opportunity to start promoting your business. Reach out to me. I do have a price list, but I also understand that if you're a starting up business, that everything is not going to be expensive. I work with you. My prices are affordable. Even if it's something as simple as a picture, we can work it out. Like I said, I also do bartering. So if you have clothing, lock products, makeup products, anything visual, you can send me the products for free and I'll post a picture and tag you for free to promo for your business. If you want anything more than that, like an unboxing and all of that, and you want it on multiple platforms, that's when it's gonna start to, you know what I mean, cost a little bit. But like I said, it's not outrageously expensive, and I am more than willing to work with you guys because I want to get y'all businesses out there. So if you just want to do fair exchange, all you have to do is DM me and ask me for the address. The only thing that I can say I do not do like that is hair. If you're doing like weaves and that kind of stuff, I'm all natural, so you might have to find you a brand ambassador that does weaves and stuff, because I do not. But other than that, hit me up. If you're looking for a life coach, you can hit me up on that too. My main platform is on Facebook, so that's where all my appointments and scheduling usually take place, but you're more than welcome to DM me here, and my moderator Angela will assist you and go over pricing. I love you all. Thank you so much again for your support. May everything that you conjure up in your mind go into full manifestation for you and your family and be utilized in a lucrative way. Do you have a YouTube channel If not, you should. I do, honestly, but I don't use it. Okay, so I promise I'm gonna get it together, y'all. I'm gonna start taking clips from Instagram and from Facebook and posting it on there, because I have a YouTube. I haven't put any content on there though. I have 2 Instagrams and 2 Facebooks, and it's so hard to juggle. So I just be like, gosh, I don't want another page. That's a lot of work. But because I be tired. Man, I'm part of a family of 8 and I got 4 platforms. I be tired. I be just like, man, I don't want no more pages. I don't want nowhere else where I gotta talk to nobody about nothing. Come see me on Instagram. Come see me on Facebook. Keep it simple. I need to though. I do need to. I'm not gonna lie. So I will. I'm gonna take that under consideration, and I'll try to promise myself that I'm gonna go ahead and get that started. Not eventually, now, right? Not eventually, now. So I'm gonna get that going. I'll go through my stuff and find my first post on YouTube, and we'll see how it go. Thank you. I appreciate it. I will. I'm gonna get it together, yo. I'm just lazy. I feel like I don't know. I like family time. I don't like being on video all the time. That's why when y'all see me on video, I be looking like I got an attitude, because I be like, I just did 4 lives today. I don't want to look at y'all no more. I like to do this work, but sometimes it gets so tedious that I just be like, I just want to enjoy my life. I want some of these memories for me, so. But I'm going to get on it. I appreciate you bringing that into my awareness and bringing that to the front of my mind's eye. I appreciate it. I will definitely get on that, because I really do need to. I don't hear enough conversation about it. People don't ask me about YouTube very often. So I just be like, they don't care. So I'm going to start doing it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to quit playing. Peace and love, you guys. Again, if you guys are following me on Facebook, I'll see you there momentarily. See y'all soon. Continue to shine bright, family. And from the wise words of my beloved mother, shine, baby, shine, shine. How else they gonna know it's daytime? Peace.